Author, professor, and musician Tom Isern has dedicated his life to documenting and teaching about life on the Great Plains. Agweek's Mike Spieker recently sat down with the historian to find out more. It's our Agweek cover story.
I'm a farm boy from western Kansas, still got the farm, by God. But every fall I teach the history of the Great Plains. It's not just an academic interest, it's a life. And that's a message I try to bring across.
Tell me a little bit about Plains folk. Would you call it a brand?
It was in 1983 that my great friend and co-author Jim Hoy and I were coming home from a speaking date. And then we discovered we were both thinking about the same thing, to write a newspaper column about history and folklore of the Great Plains.
And you wrote books documenting history of the Plains for that given time, or how would you explain those?
There's one of them on your table there, Custom Combining on the Great Plains. You know what custom harvesting is, right? Mm-hmm. That was my doctoral dissertation, for Pete's sake. Most recently, this book, Pacing Dakota. That comes right out of my radio script.
What is it about the Plains that attracts you to them, or what do you like about it?
Well, a lot of people think that the Great Plains are a hard place to live, right? Everything from 105-degree temperatures to blizzards, and to me, it's the comfort landscape, though, level ground, where you can see what you're doing. I was born to it and have an affinity for it.
I do remember from some of your classes, what was exciting to me is you'd pull out the guitar and start playing a little bit.
We founded the Willow Creek Folk School last April, and since then, every Friday night, I'm live streaming.
So what would you say is the real root of the school?
I used to teach a lot of Great Plains folklore classes, and I thought, I want to bring that back.
Any plans to expand it after the pandemic?
We'll take this thing on the road. The sort of places where I often go out and do public speaking anyway: independent bookstores, public libraries, historical societies. The potential is terrific. So I'll be writing and publishing out of this, and in a scholarly way as well as a popular way, for years and years ahead.
You can watch Mike's full interview with Tom and read his article at agweek.com.